everyone, welcome back to Celebrate Your Plate Facebook page. My name is Alicia Ferguson. I'm a part of the Celebrate Your Plate team. We are here celebrating National Food Bank Day with Nick. We're at the Worthington Resource Pantry. Nick, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us your little role.
Yeah, my name's Nick Lincoln-Hoker, and I'm the Executive Director of the Worthington Resource Pantry. We've been here, we're going into our 10th year of serving food to neighbors in northern Franklin County. So even though it says Worthington in our name, our service area covers 20% of the population of Franklin County. We serve a lot of the Northland area and the area between Dublin and Worthington on the west side.
Awesome. And what kind of special events are you doing here in September?
Absolutely. So we've got a really big event coming up in 2 weeks. Friday, September 21st is our Feed a Family block party at Leaders Moving and Storage. It's our major fundraiser for the year, and it's a lot of fun. So for families that want to come out and support the pantry, learn a little bit more about what we're doing, and just have a great time. Tickets are available on our website, worthingtonresourcepantry.org.
That's great. And then could you tell us all the address and your hours here?
Sure. So we're located at 6700 Huntley Road on the east side of Worthington. We are open for shopping Mondays from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., Wednesdays from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays from 10 a.m. until noon.
That's great. And then would you like to take us on a little bit of a tour?
Yeah, absolutely. We would love to. So right now we're in our lobbies. Families come in. We are a walk-in choice pantry, which means people don't need to have an appointment, and people can choose the items off the shelves that their families will eat. So in my family, we don't eat peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter, and so if you give me a box and it's got 2 jars of peanut butter in it as the protein source, it's not going to get eaten. So I'd much rather have tuna fish or eggs as my protein choice, and the Choice Pantry model gives people that option, make sure that the nutrition that they're getting actually is beneficial for them. So our families come in, they get checked in here at our front desk, and then they go interview where we go through Pantry Track, and the families get a shopping card that has a list of the number of choices they have from each section. And then that shopping cart is geared towards both their family size and their family makeup. So a family that has 2 adults and 2 small children are going to get a different amount of food than a family that has 2 adults and 2 growing teenage football player boys, because we know that there are families, that family is going to eat more than the family with 2 small children. So it makes adjustments based on that. It's a really cool calculator system that was built by students right at Ohio State for us specifically. So we're really, really proud of it. So let me show you the card and kind of the process here. So this is our shopping cart here, and you'll see it has the family size and then all the number of choices based on the category. So this family has 4 people. They're not vegetarian because the card will make updates based on whether a family is vegetarian or not. And they've got a small baby that gets diapers. So let's come on in, and I'll show you what it's like to shop at the pantry. So our first choice, this family gets 2 choices in beans. So we're going to take some black beans and some Great Northern beans here. We're really lucky at our pantry because we have a lot of choices in our frozen meat. We have partnerships with 3 Kroger stores, 2 Targets, Fresh Time, Pepperidge Farm, Hills Market, and so we have a lot of choices in meat because of those great partnerships. So we're going to take some chicken thighs here, and a little bit of ground beef, and how about some pork chops? Those in there. Our vegetables, so we separate out canned vegetables versus fresh vegetables. So this family is going to have 4 choices. We're going to take a couple of green beans, a can of corn, and some small one. Take some carrots. Combos is our next. This is kind of our lunchtime items, things like helpers and macaroni and cheese. So we're going to take a couple of macaroni and cheese and we're going to take a can of chicken noodle soup. These things are great because, especially like soups and ready-to-eat things like ramen, even though they might not be the healthiest options, they're quick and easy. So for kids that are home from school, like many of the kids were this week, if mom and dad aren't home to cook for them, a can of chicken noodle soup is easy to make in the microwave. Don't have to turn on a stove, and it's pretty safe. Mom and dad can know that kids are eating something better than Cheetos for lunch. Dairy, this family is going to get 3 choices in dairy. We have a great relationship with the Worthington School District, so the kids in Worthington schools that don't drink their milk can share that milk with other kids in the community, and then the schools bring that here to our pantry. So that's really a pretty awesome program. We're going to take a gallon of milk here, and then we're going to take some tuna fish because I don't like peanut butter. So this family can do 2 cans of tuna fish. Just like with the vegetables, our canned fruit and our fresh fruit are 2 separate choices. So this family has 2 choices in canned fruits. We're going to take some peaches and some applesauce. And we're also going to take a whole bunch of apples. This family gets 6 choices in apples, and that's a lot. That's for us, that's 24 apples. So I'm not going to take all 24 apples, but we'll take a few choices in apples. These were just picked this morning from an apple farm orchard, so these are really fresh. Next up is our grains. So this family has 3 choices in grains. We'll take some packages of spaghetti and some egg noodles, and also we've got some cereal here. So we've got 1 choice in cereal. So let's take a box of Honey Bunches of Oats. That's my favorite. I really like the Trix, but I'm not going to say that on camera. Let's say, so we're really lucky. We have a partnership with Sedona Grace Foundation, and they bring us packaged dog food and cat food because we know that there are families out there that will feed their pets before they feed themselves. And we want to make sure that human food goes to humans. So the only way that I know how to do that is to make sure that we are distributing pet food. So it doesn't say it on the card, but we're going to say that this family has a cat. Why not? Over here, next up is miscellaneous. So these are items that don't necessarily fit other places. Things like syrup and cookies and crackers. Things that are really great, like these lunchtime-sized pretzels. For families that are working and need something that can quickly go into a lunch sack, this is really great. So we're going to take a few of these, and we'll also take a thing of mustard. And then this family has a baby, so we're going to take a package of diapers, and they also get some cereal and some formula. So we'll take a package of formula. Baby items are super popular here. We go through a lot of our diapers. It's one of those things that we cannot keep on the shelves. We just got our diaper donation from the Cumulus Diaper Coalition this week. The personal care items are also another really popular item. You can't purchase them on you can't purchase them with SNAP benefits. They're very expensive, especially at the corner stores, and so this is something that we go through quite a bit of. So we're going to take some soap, and we're going to take some conditioner. Bread. We have a partnership with Pepperidge Farm. They send us quite a bit of bread every week, so we're going to get 2 choices in bread. We'll take a package of hamburger buns for our ground beef, and we'll take a package of this sourdough bread for sandwiches. And then last but not least is our fresh vegetables. So we get fresh vegetables from the Mid-Ohio Food Bank. We get fresh vegetables from our grocery store partners. We also get a lot of vegetables just from area gardeners and farmers. So we get these in this morning. These are mild shishito peppers that were grown by a member of the community right here in Worthington. Didn't sell all of them at the farmers market, and so they donated them here, and they're delicious. These things are great just eaten raw or chopped up. But this is a great option. It's not something that a lot of people are gonna see. It's not a staple item like a potato or an onion might be. But it's a special thing. It's an extra bonus item that can make a difference for somebody who's trying to add a little flavor to their food. So these are really cool. Our families are getting 7 choices in fresh vegetables, so we really do put a pretty high priority on getting out fresh, healthy food to our neighbors. So let's figure out. We've got some ginger here, so take a look at that thing of ginger. That's huge. Take some shishito peppers. We'll take a couple of tomatoes. Take a couple of cucumbers. And how about some lettuce? And a handful of these carrots. And a thing of celery. So that's a family of 4, a cart for a family of 4, and I stacked it pretty tall, but the goal is for this food to last a family 3 to 4 days. And we commit to providing 3 to 4 days of food to a family that comes into the pantry, and people can shop with us twice a month here at the Worthington Resource Pantry for a full shop. We also are now open on the first, second, and fifth Saturdays of each month for a produce and bread quick shop, which doesn't count against people for their 2 visits a month, but they can come in and get extra produce, extra bread to help get them through a little bit. So we're really excited about that. That's been a really great addition to what we've been able to provide to our neighbors.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Nick, for celebrating National Food Bank Day with us and taking us on our little shopping trip.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, just come on out on September 21st to our Feed a Family block party. And if anybody is interested in volunteering with us in making a food donation, we're happy to talk to people. Come on out, take a tour of the pantry, or just give us a call and ask whatever questions you have. We're more than happy to talk to people. And remember that the Worthington Resource Pantry serves more than just the city of Worthington. We serve the 6 zip codes of the Worthington School District, and it's a big job, and we're really excited to be able to do it for our neighbors.
Awesome. Well, thank you, and thank you for tuning in. Make sure to check back in at 3 o'clock. We'll be going to our last pantry visit for celebrating National Food Bank Day. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.